It's Saturday, Sunday, what? Hey everyone, happy Friday. I'm Shanti. Today is the 29th of July, 2022, and we're here for day 5 of my week long crossword solving challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a bad feeling about this. Chris Remo, whose daily solve crossword series, this series of my own has heavily inspired, said that he had a lot of trouble with today's crossword, and for good reason. Friday is, due to the increasing difficulty over the week, the hardest crossword I've been to solve so far. I feel like I've said that 3 days in a row now, but it is true. Well, no point speculating. Let's get right into it and see how it goes. Breakout company of the 1970s. Oh, I think I know this. I think this is Atari, as in not a breakout company as in a breakout hit, but the company that made Breakout, the video game in the 1970s. And that would be Atari for the 2600 and arcades, I suppose. Um, some could be a bit, but it could probably also be a few other things. So we're only going to pencil in a bit because I'm unsure about that. What often has Fox but not FX? Not sure. Cheerio, Tata. One who helps out briefly. Again, I think we've gone over this a few times, but the question mark indicates some sort of wordplay. Not sure about that. Let's go forward. Acoustic flourishes during a comics set. Acoustic flourishes. I can't say. Something can't be neat if you add this. I think this is referring to mixology. A drink cannot be neat if it has ice in it. If you add ice, I guess it becomes on the rocks and not neat. Comment upon calling back. Is there space to say it's me again? Guess there is. Pics on pecs say tats. Pics and pecs both being short forms for pictures and pectoral muscles, I guess, indicating that maybe the clue is also a short form. And since it's pics, the clue is going to be in the plural, and so tats. But now this looks weird. Something. Well, we'll see. Eric something, author of The Very Lonely Firefly. Can't say. Motley skill set? Oh no, oh no, I don't know what Big Latin is. Or rather, I know it's the like Igbe Latin A thing, but I don't really know how it works. It's the one where you rearrange syllables and you add new endings and it makes it completely incomprehensible to people, including me. But where a town in Wyoming was once sold for $900,000. Um, I don't know if that's a good deal because on one hand you have a town, on the other hand it's in Wyoming. Apologies to the state of Wyoming there. Man found within state lines? What's the wordplay here? Not sure. Wraps up. Can't say. Let's maybe. Now, a quick note, by the way, on the shape of crossword grids. This is something that, again, I learned from Chris Remo's incredible series, The Daily Solve. But the most common form of crossword symmetry is rotational symmetry. So if you notice, if you take this entire grid and you kind of rotate it around so that, 58 across, like the 58 square ends up where the 12 square is, it'll have the same shape. So like it'll have that piece over there. Sometimes you get a crossword grid that has reflective symmetry where divided down the middle it's like mirror images. But today is not such a day. It's the very common rotational symmetry. Rogers of Old Westerns. Cannot say. One of two. Still cannot say. Let's just kind of go through the grid and see if there's any obvious answers I already know. I can't guess this one. Something Hall, former Today host with the self-titled daytime talk show. Some of those words were words. Not a lot of them made sense to me. Employment history. Maybe this is a resume. But again, we're going to pencil it in because I'm unsure. Dutch for farmer. I feel like I should know that. But no. Because isn't German for farmer something like Steiger? And so you have Schweinsteiger, the German footballer whose name means pig farmer. Is Dutch similar to that? I don't know. Xenomorph more familiarly. Okay, I don't want this to be resume anymore because I want Xenomorph more familiarly to be Alien, the titular alien from the movie Alien. Okay, unpopular worker, can't say. Machete like knife is a bolo. The knife, not the tie. Mabel something. No idea. Does this give us anything here? Well, my comments sure sounds dumb now. Can't say. Area around the mouth. No. Impression. I think we had something a few days back of doing an impression of was aped with 4 letters. Not forward in 3 letters. No. God often represented as a beautiful winged youth. I want to put an Eros for some reason, but I don't know why. Falafel shop stock. Don't know. Prohibition of Leviticus 11. Can't say. 1/8 of an ounce. Alright, see, the US needs to switch to the metric system so that the crossword stops having clues like this. Because you're not going to have a clue that's like, oh, 1,000th of a liter, because it's obvious, it's milliliter. We won't have to memorize odd words like that, whatever the answer to this might be. Isle along the sound of sleet. It sounds more like a work of fiction than a place. You must be dreaming. No way. No way, perhaps. Remark from one who gets around. So this one's on me. No, that doesn't fit. I was thinking gets around as in like at a bar. Judge to be could be deemed. A retirement plan informally, not sure. Strip, again, not sure. Could mean a lot of things without context. Land between the Gulfs of Aqaba and Suez. I don't know. Red herring for one. Still not done in the dryer. Say if it's not done in the dryer, could be damp. Dishes served in the final scene of Titus Andronicus. I know this. They're pies. Read that in some book about food when I was young. I definitely don't actually know what happens in Titus Andronicus. Probably should. Liquid weapon or a solid one. Candy brand with autumn colored packaging. Is this Reese's? Because it's all like orange and yellow. I guess those are autumn colors because of like leaves. French liqueur flavoring. I want this to be anis. Anis? Is it pronounced anis in French? But like, you know, anise. And I guess the word French indicating that the clue might be in French. So maybe in French, anise is ani. Does that help us here? Stack at a TSA checkpoint. Mm-mm. Confiscated tiny bottles of liquids is a lot more than 4 letters, so it's not that. It looks better with curls. Hmm. What looks better with curls? What was this long clue? Red herring for one. Oh, a plot device. A red herring is like something that looks like a clue, and maybe the author intends for the audience to think it's a clue for things to come, or it could be foreshadowing, but actually it's just meant to throw you off the scent. So it's a plot device. Oh, and then a liquid weapon or solid one could be mace, referring to, I think a mace in medieval times was the big spiky ball thing at the end of a stick. And also mace, I believe, is another word for pepper spray. Strip. Hmm. What is this land? Okay, I'm starting to think deemed might be wrong, because I think this could be Sinai. The Sinai Peninsula sounds familiar again. Judged to be could be seemed. That does still make sense. Okay, what do we have over here? It's written as a vertical line bisecting a circle. Um, hmm. This is the Greek letter phi. Phi? Phi? Who knows? Um, in mathematics, the letter phi is, or rather in geometry, the letter phi is used to represent the golden ratio. Sole proprietors? Let's say. MLB all-time leader in Grand Slams informally. No, sir. The crossword is not going to convince me to start watching baseball, no matter how much it might help. Takes a turn in a way not sure. Org with trust issues. What's this clue here? Dismiss. No, I will dismiss this thought for now and move on. Legends. It might end with an S, so let's pencil that in and see where that gets us. Cries during a match. Secret indication. Okay. This could mean a way to secretly indicate at something, or it could mean that this is something which indicates a secret. If this were earlier in the week, then maybe the clue, depending on which version of that they wanted you to read, might put a question mark on it. But it's later in the week, and part of the cluing getting, you know, more difficult as the week goes on is that sometimes they just don't give you that. How you say? They don't give you that question mark to indicate they're being sneaky. Gopher, e.g. I wonder if sole proprietors are shoemakers. Fun fact, the name of the legendary Formula One driver, Michael Schumacher, uh, is just German for shoemaker. He's Michael Shoemaker. They're broken just for fun. secrets. Remark for from one who gets around. What did we fill in earlier and it didn't work? This one's on me, right? Maybe this is just drinks are on me. Alright, that seemed to fit. Dismiss. Daytime TV catchphrase. I almost want to say don't touch that dial, but that's pretty archaic at this point. Oh, I think this came up earlier in the crossword. This could be Sky Isle. I want this to be gram, but gram is weight and an ounce is volume, right? So it's not gram. But if it were gram, this could be pork. And own. There are words that end with own. Own itself is also a word. Is a dram a thing? A dram sounds like it's a thing. First Hebrew prophet to have a biblical, to have a biblical book named after him, named for him. Can't say, sir. Maybe let's look here. Oh, is this boar? I know this more is a word that has some relevance in like Afrikaans, but I don't know. Oh, an unpopular worker could be a scab. Scabs are like strike breakers, aren't they? Yeah, scabs are unpopular and they should be unpopular. This SB sounds, how you say, kind of sus though. Uno alternative. Does it help us here? Could the daytime television catchphrase be come on down? Tooth driller's degree DDS? I mean, sure, maybe one of these D stands for dental, the other one is doctorate. I don't know what order they go in, but checks out, I suppose. Oh, and your employment history could be your career. Okay, this is all coming together, but SB still seems suspicious. And I realize I say SB seems suspicious as someone whose initials are SB. Well then. Shanty sauce, I suppose. Ma belle amie, sure. Is there a restaurant or something in the US named Uno? Because then this could be, that's borrow, that pizza chain is an alternative to Uno. Or I could be clutching at straws. Something Hall, former Today host with a self-titled talk show. Now, if this was SHA Sharon, that sounds like a name. I think it's too much of a leap to go straight there. Wraps up. I might want this to be concludes, but that N and C start too early. Man found within state lines. Still can't say. Excuse me. What often has Fox but not FX? Oh, one who helps out briefly. Not one who briefly helps you out, but a brief form of one who helps you out. And a brief one who helps you out is your assistant, and a brief form of assistant could be ASST. What often has Fox but not FX? Basic something? Okay, and acoustic flourishes, rim shots. Badum-tsh. Area around the mouth, not sure. Well, my comment sure sounds dumb now. I find myself thinking that a lot when I solve the clue and I confidently put, I solve the crossword and I confidently put some clue in, then I have to come back later and be like, oh no, that wasn't it. Like yesterday with pallid, where I thought the opposite of ruddy was pallid. Hmm. Impression, no. Feudal underling. Could this be a serf? And that kind of confirms eros for me, so I'm happy to unpencil those. Okay, and then area around the mouth could be referring to a river, and it's a delta. Not nothing. It's nothing to do with the mouth of a living creature. Hmm. In sailing, is aft the opposite of forward? Hmm. Left and right are definitely port and starboard. And if you ever find yourself wondering which one is port, which one is starboard, just remember that both port and left have 4 letters. So they're the same one. And related to the clue yesterday about something being ritzy and it being posh, port out, starboard home. Posh with a capital P-O-S-H, posh. An impression could be an idea, I suppose. And I guess if your comment sounds dumb now, maybe you spoke too soon. Okay, let's come together. Lead into a street name, perhaps? I don't know. One of two. There are a lot of things that are one of two. Motley skill set, still can't say. Hall of Fame collaborator, still can't say. Fun times between the sheets. Ooh. Don't know. Wraps up, maybe it's in cases. Okay, so this isn't Sharon because then it wouldn't have the A there. Hmm. Blows wildly. No, can't say. So, just to clarify, we're all going to have a little giggle about blows wildly crossing with fun times between the sheets, and we're going to move on. Okay, let's go. Falafel shop stock. Kebabs, fries, tahina, garlic sauce. Don't know. They're broken just for fun. It looks better with girls. Stack at a TSA checkpoint. You know, if this was an N, this could be bins. Like at the airport when you're going through security going in. Um, I think in the US, TSA is standing for Travel Security Agency, something like that. They're the airport security people. They're the take your shoes off, stand in the backscatter scanner thing. Put all your electronics in bins, people. Then this can't be ED because seen I don't think is a thing. Judged to be could be seen as. Does that help? Strip divest? Like if you strip something of something, you divest it of something? I don't know. Perhaps. Oh, and they're broken for fun. Piñatas are broken for fun. It looks better with curls. Some sort of hairdo. Okay, maybe falafel shop stock is pitas. What is the Arabic name for the bread that shawarma is made with? Someone in the comment, please. Is it actually pita bread? I really don't know. Hall of Fame. Like that sounds like a different form of bread than at least you get on the shawarmas you can get here in Dubai. Hall of Fame collaborator, don't know. Motley skill set. Mm-mm. Oh, it looks better with curls could be bicep, as in your biceps look better if you do curls. That's why you need to go to the gym. Motley skill set, something of a bag of tricks. If you've got a bag of tricks, like you've got a lot of random skills, maybe. We're making good progress. We're 25 minutes in, and most of this is solved actually. Quite happy with this. Excuse me. One of two. Eric something, author of The Very Lonely Firefly. Rogers of Old Westerns. Nope. Two names I don't know crossing over. Okay, so if there's one thing that I do know about Big Latin, like I said, it becomes ig, pe, atin, lay, which means that if this is a clue that starts with a B, like 6 across is Big Latin for 7 down, and it starts with a B, 7 down probably has to end with a B. I wonder if this is Bob, just straight up just Bob Rogers. Does that mean this has to end in a Y? Like, maybe? What's this then? Oh, hold on. 7 down is Big Latin for 6 across. I got this the wrong way around. Which means that this probably has to end in bay for this to start in a B. Oh! Somebody's whole ass just sell a town on eBay? That would make sense for like a place to sell things. And eBay would be Big Latin for just B, I guess. That's bizarre. Sell a town on eBay. What often has Fox but not FX? Oh, I guess it's basic cable. Is FX a channel that in the US, if you have cable television, you have to pay extra for? I don't know. I haven't had I haven't used non-internet TV in years. Eric something, still don't know. Okay, but now that's not a B. Bob Rogers isn't a thing, and Boy Rogers sure looks weird, doesn't it? Actually, I guess it could work. Maybe one of two means half, because something has two halves. I doubt you'd have cable crossing with cable. That seems like too much of a coincidence. I'm gonna leave that one blank. I mean, not a coincidence, of course. This is very, very intentionally set up, but unless they're playing with us, I don't think they'd cross cable with cable. They're not Pitbull rhyming Kodak with Kodak. But maybe. It's Friday. Anything can happen. Blows wildly. Fun times between the sheets. Hall of Fame collaborator. Okay, if there's an A over here and this is Oates, some musician in it. There's somebody named Oates who's like Oates and something else. I don't know who and I don't know what. But okay, maybe I don't trust that enough to put it in fully, but I will pencil it in. Let's see where that gets us. Excuse me. Blows wildly. He ends with S. Rages? Nonetheless so. Nonetheless so. Oh, if this is rages, then this could be something to do with togas. Togas are fun and okay, fun times between sheets. Toga parties. Again, fun times, parties. That could work. First Hebrew prophet to have a biblical book named for him, still don't know. Something Hall, former Today host, still don't know. Bun holder. Huh? Huh. Dismiss. Takes a turn in a way. Cry after pulling a prank. April Fools? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Still don't know who the MLB all-time leader is. World's busiest airport. I don't know why I would want this to be Heathrow, but I don't know what the abbreviation for Heathrow is. Okay, takes a turn in a way is looking a little suspicious because the only word I can think of that fits here is realm. And realm definitely does not mean takes a turn. Retirement plan formerly could be Roth in the US. I think a Roth IRA is a thing. Okay, I think shoemakers is wrong because this looks like it should be poo-poo. Amusing little callback that today this corner of the crossword says poo and yesterday it said A.A. Milne, who is the author who wrote the Winnie the Pooh things. Sound of an unsuccessful attempt at stone skimming. Is this just plop as in the sound of a stone sinking into the water? Amusing if so. This was pinatas, right? And that does look right. This is phi, so okay, shoe was probably correct, but shoe something else. Okay, yeah, it's definitely shoe something else because takes a turn in a way could be rolls. I don't know. Shoe store. Shoe stores. They are proprietors of things with soles. Shoes. Oh, and secret indication could be psst. Cries during a match, olays. Might hear that often during a football match. Olay is another three-letter word that the crossword is absolutely fond of. How did this S get here? I don't know. Legends could be lore. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Because then a coffer could be a chest, and an org with trust issues being the FTC. The FTC is an org in the US. Don't know what for. Okay. Is the world's busiest airport really ATL? Isn't ATL Atlanta? That feels weird to me. Is Atlanta the home hub airport for an airline? Because like if you think about DXB, Dubai International Airport, for example, it's the hub for Emirates Airlines. So it makes sense that it's, really busy with a lot of international flights having crossovers in Dubai. Heathrow again for British Airways and stuff, but ATL, okay, sure. But weird to me. But yeah. Guards say, okay, IDs, as in the verb of guarding someone, checking their ID card before they enter an age restricted establishment. I'm no closer here. No, I'm no closer here at all. What word here? Eric. No. Mr. Will Shorts, editor of the New York Times Crossword, if you're watching this, you have a sizable, well, you're not watching it, so never mind, but you have a sizable international audience. Please stop crossing names with names when we might not get either of them. Thank you. Now we're just gonna get stuck on some names. Let's take random guesses. Roy, that's a name. And I know of the name Athos. Was it at some point spelled Athos? No. Okay, either of these could be wrong. Try some other letter in here. Amos. Amazing. Amazing. As with last time, got through the puzzle, got stuck on some proper nouns at the end. Okay. That was a difficult but approachable, I feel, Friday puzzle. It's really weird how being forced to do this, talking out loud, actually makes doing the crossword a little bit easier. Like, I think 36 is probably, oh wow, 36 minutes dead. It's by no means my fastest Friday, but I think it's below average for me. If I quickly pull my phone out to check my statistics, yes, you can go to the stats tab on if you have the New York Times Crossword app and check your averages there. If I go to Friday, okay, no, my average for Friday is around 25 minutes. So 36 is above average for sure. But either way, that was the Friday puzzle. Um, Join me again tomorrow for the hardest puzzle of the week. And then again, tentatively, join me and someone else together in person for the Sunday puzzle, which is going to be a bit of a slog and is definitely going to be more of a laid back podcast vibes episode. There will be a lot of off topic conversation. So let's see how that goes. Thank you for watching.